Amy Medford with Medford Knife and Tool. Long day. This might be the 7th or 8th video I've done, but I still am going to make it happen, and Dana's going to make it happen, and Jackie's going to make it happen. The whole team just totally just worked overtime this whole week, last week. It's been a hell of a month. It's really kicked our teeth in, but we have made some of the most beautiful knives, and on the table right now I have knives headed to Al Verduzco at AZKickr in Schererville, Indiana. And Al, martial arts aficionado, he also is a jeweler, and you'll see something on the table here that he has had a hand in, and some of the other wickedly cool knives headed his way. Let's see what we have. Very standard, straightforward, classic Der Hund in tumbled and blue. We'll skip by this one and no. All right, this is the belle of the ball almost. These pivot screws here, if you're wondering what the deal is, we send these out, and these are proprietary to Al at AZKickr, and he inlays the diamonds into the 6-gun pivots. So this is only through Al. If you want to get your hands on it, I think we made one months or a year ago possibly for a friend of his that also is a fantastic reseller of our knives, and it was in conjunction with Al. But this knife here, it's the Micro Tie S35 PVD Tanto blade. It has lightning sculpted on it and then PVD coated, and then afterwards our man Fish went in and brushed off and polished the peaks and chromed out the perimeters. So it's got polished lightning zigzags on it with polished chromed out perimeters on the clip and around the handles, and absolutely insanely cool. A standard Praetorian T S35 PVD Tanto blade. What sets this one apart is it started off PVD on the pivot screws, and then we brushed and bronzed anodized it. You'll notice the clip is the same way. It's PVD from the side and brushed and bronze flats. 187 flipper, blacked out with bronze anodized hardware and brushed clip. I have a dress marauder and a midi marauder similar to one another. The dress is PVD with brushed silver grooves and silver pinstriping on the clip as well. And then the midi marauder in Tanto variation, 3V mind you, is bronze and PVD on the hardware and brushed clip. The second midi marauder is mated up almost. The peaks and valleys on this one are bigger, but it's the same configuration as the full-size Marauder H. Peaks and valleys large on the midi with flamed hardware. Again, 3V, blade steel, tumbled Tanto, brushed and flamed clip. The full-size Marauder H, peaks and valleys as well in silver and blue, both handle and spring, with brushed flamed clip and flamed hardware. This one here is our Lazy River. It looks similar to the Lightning, but it's got a little more of a random flowing pattern. And then in the middle here, Fish, our man again, has done kind of a pebble pathway. And the recesses are matted out, kind of a cement blue with a violet blue on the flats and faced. Just gorgeous. And the last one here, a little bit more tactical, actually a lot more tactical. This is so fitting on the Marauder to have a World War II rivets, star and bars on it. The back side has rivets as well. A little bit more plain on the back, which is perfect. I love that the presentation side has the star and bars on it. TFF-H. You'll notice the thin stock on the handle and spring. The blade is just like the TFF-H, but the TFF-1. Did I say H or 1? H. All right, so this is the TFF-1. I'm moving so fast, and 8 videos in, my brain is fried. So this is the TFF-1. It does have the thin handles. It has the blade of the TFF-H, but it is the slimmest stock of the Tactical Fighting Folder 1. Brush and flamed clip with a very loose bronze falling leaf on the PVD handle and spring. Super cool. And then last on the table is the USMC Fixed Raider. This is a tumbled variation. I believe this was requested by Al to be tumbled. Black G10 handles and a black Kydex sheath. We have our little faceplate on there and the Tech Lock belt clasp on the back. And there it is. I did it. I made it. Blah! Al, thank you very much for sharing our knives with the world out in Schererville, Indiana. I hope you're well. I hope everybody who's watching the video is well. And stay tuned to the next video. Till then, I'm out.